Speaking on behalf of OBDSFL, but then there's like a rising ballers in the different leagues. So how, do you know what I'm saying? So there has to be something you can measure them all by. And London Cup, all of them go into that cup.
The team that's in the London Cup that will say they're one of the best or the best want to win that cup. And a lot of people haven't won that cup. That cup doesn't come easy. I've been in it a couple of years.
Is this year the year?
Yeah, it is. I say that.
Urfreshtv Sports, we're back. This time it's the London Cup. Let's have a look at how we got here.
Rising Ballers is, I'd say, number one.
I think we lost to the better team.
Good boy!
What happened? What time do you call this? London Cup final and it's half hour past meet time. Hey, Money, Mr. Money. Hey, come and talk to me then. Come on, bro. Always. What's that government name on there?
Nah, there's no government. It stands for don't worry.
Here he is, Mr. Skin 2T himself.
Skin 2T. And big up your chest, you done now.
Big Bakes. What do you reckon? Get little prediction bakes if you got one?
Boy, on this surface, boy, it's LA win. Me, personally, I think probably 3-1.
Do you know what, Bakes? We sort of said everyone's giving these predictions and all of them's the same outcome. Lambeth win, but I think you can't underestimate a team that gets to a final.
No, never.
But as you said, on this surface, it's very hard to see past a Lambeth win.
Hard. I mean, we all want to play on these silky, slick surfaces, and we're not all blessed to do that on a Sunday.
Yeah, exactly.
When it's neutral, and you know, I see lads train regularly on these surfaces, and as we were watching them over there, popping the ball, they all know each other, the chemistry's there. So for me, not being biased, I don't know the other team. I know what these guys are capable of because I've seen them do it, and hopefully they can bring it back to the block, you know.
It's the London Cup final. The biggest competition in Sunday League football in London. And it's Lambeth Allstars versus Gower FC. Gower come in heavy underdogs, whereas Lambeth come in heavy favourites. But it's a 90-minute game. Anything can happen. Thank you for joining us wherever you're watching from. This is going to be an entertaining one. So it's Gowers to kick us off. They're kicking from left to right in red, and Lambeth in white and purple kicking from right to left. So Gower go back, and it's with their left back now. They're going to try and kick ball. They've gone long, and it's caught TJ out, and he's in behind. Can he make an early effect in the game? He slowed down a little bit, and it's allowed TJ to come and recover, and it's out for a corner kick. Nothing came of the corner kick, but Lambeth on the counter-attack. And it's DB one-on-one early doors. You don't want to give him too much space. Look at the speed. 15 can't keep up. He's cutting inside. Can he? Great recovery challenge from the Gower centre-back. But Gower 15 is signalling to the bench. I think his hamstring's gone already. So Lambeth settle into the game now, and Cads, the conductor to Lambeth's orchestra, getting his hands on the game already. And that's Banya driving forward from left-back. You'll see Lambeth play a lot of passes. They're very calm on the ball, and that's Hamilton passing it into Cads. Cads is the one that's going to try to get things ticking. He's passed it into DB round the corner. Just a bit too much on it. And it's out for a goal kick. And it's a Lambeth free kick. Short to Cads. What can Cads do? He hangs one up to the back post. Off Nugsy's head, and is it? Good clearance from Gower. Comes out to DB. It's a good shot. Early warning signs. And Lambeth are dominating possession in this first half, and that's Cads coming forward, trying to orchestrate his team. And that's out to Banya, left back. Back into Cads. They're dancing to his rhythm. Into the goal. Azza finds a little gap, just a little bit too much on the pass, but Lambeth are getting into their rhythm now. And you can imagine Lambeth are going to dominate possession today. But Gower just need to hang in there. Anything can happen. And Gower trying to play out the back. It's not something I would suggest, but they've broken the lines there and they've got inside to the midfielder. It's another touch. Can he go forward? He's turned backwards. And Gower trying to play some football. It's a bit short. Winger pressing the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's fumbled. It's out to Aaron Watson. What could he do? Bang! Top corner. And that's why we call him the GOAT. It's Lambeth 1, Gower 0. And that's an early goal for Lambeth, which doesn't look good for Gower. Let's have a look at this again. And the keeper's fumbled it, and it's come out to Aaron Watson, who's placed it right into the roof of the net from about 8 yards out. And that is Azza the GOAT. Lambeth All-Star legend. The number 10. And he's had a good start. You don't want him to get his tail up too early. And Gower to kick off now. They're 1-0 down already. Decent crowd out here in North London. And Lambeth have got their tails up and they're pressing very, very heavy already. It's not looking like it's going to be an easy night for Gower. And they get their possession forward popping again. 1 or 2 touches, they keep it moving. Mostly on the floor. And you don't want to get Azza in between the lines there. And it's out to Banya. Can he whip one in? He's pulled it back to the Winger. Great touch. Just couldn't get the connection on the spin turn. But again, the pattern is developing. And it's Lambeth on the ball. And Gower trying their best to press. And that's a slip from Hamilton. It's 3-on-2. What can they do? It's a bit of a tame effort. There was 3-on-2 there. I think they could have made a better of the situation. And it's going to be a Gower free kick. Don't think the keeper fancies it. It's got his centre back taking it. And it looks like they're going to push forward and go long. When they tried to play out the back earlier, it didn't work out. So he's gone, and that's Cads in the air winning it. And that's Cads winning it again. What a player. And that's Banya looking up with time. He plays it into the feet of Cads, and again, Cads is dictating this Lambeth orchestra. They're dancing to his melody. And that's Peanut, plays it back into Banya. Fake cross, back into Peanut. And they're just stroking the ball around now. And Gower have got 2 banks of 4. They're dropping in deep, they've learned early. And it's back into Cads, plays it into the feet of Winger. Great hold-up play, plays it back out to Hamilton. Well, that was Peanut to Hamilton, and that's Hamilton playing it into the feet of Azza. Azza goes for a shot. And it's over the bar. But as you can tell, Lambeth are getting in their rhythm now. And it's one-way traffic. And again, the centre-back's taking the goal kick. Not sure what that's about. Maybe the keeper's injured. So anyway, he goes long. And again, that's a defensive header from TJ back over the top into the Gower centre-back, and he's tried to clear it. And it's gone nowhere. A bit of head tennis in the middle here before DB calms it down into Cads. Nice outside of the boot pass back into DB. What can DB do? And he's played it down the side to Winger. Winger with a bit of space. Finds his mate Cads on the edge of the box, and he's surrounded by 3 players. Never panics. Little bit of a dummy. Comes inside. Back out to Hamilton now. Finds the feet of DB. It's good link-up play. They're being intricate. And just cut out at the last minute there, and Gower intercept. And hopefully they'll clear their lines. And they do. And it's a long ball down the side. Can he get in here? And that's TJ scurrying across. Great interception. And he's kept the ball in play. Nugsy, bit of feints there. All these Lambeth players can ball. Centre-backs, goalkeepers to strikers. That's a great ball by Hamilton out to Banya. A bit of a heavy touch. Whoopsie! Jumps over the defender, cuts it back. And it's into the goal. It's got to be. great block from the Gower centre back. And Azar is warming up. That's not a good sign for Gower. So Gower have gone short again into the centre back, into the number 7, but they're getting pressed heavily here. But they found their way out. And oh, that's a great challenge from Nugsy. And it's a free kick. The number 7 is injured. Let's have a look at that again. He comes in, he wins the ball, but he's followed through onto his ankle. Oh, that's got to hurt. So I wonder what the referee's got to say about that. And he's clearly in pain and some discomfort there. And that's Winger just coming over to make sure he's okay. Might be a bit sore in the morning. And the referee looks like he's gonna, that's the first yellow card of the game. And it's the Lambeth centre back Nugsy that's got the yellow card. Lambeth don't look too happy with that. But anyway, it's a free kick for Gower. And the 20 whips that into the box. And that's away. Gower really need to try and make something of that. They're in a good position. Good defending, and that's Cads bringing it away. A little bit of hot skip in the jump. Oh, sent his guy for some milk and calm the game down. So it's Lambeth playing out the back again, and that's Peanut on the ball looking for options. What a player he is. He plays it into the left wing. And that's DB. DB holds up. What can he see? That's a delightful ball into Azza. What can he do? Left foot swinger just over the bar, but he's finding space in those final thirds now. But what a pass from DB. And that's Gower trying to knock it round in the middle. I wouldn't recommend that, and they've lost the ball, and here comes DB again, driving at the heart of the defence, plays it out wide, and that's Winger 4-5. Get off of me, strength, strong arm, cuts it into the box, and that's DB with a space. He's made some space, and the keeper's parried it out. Maybe could have gathered it. But that's a corner kick for Lambeth, and they go short. He plays it into the feet of Hamilton. And that's Peanut. What's he gonna do? Oh, great skill. Cuts it into the box, comes out. And Lambeth have really got them penned into their half here. And that's Kay playing it out to Banya on the left back. And he drives forward. It's all a bit too easy for Lambeth here. They got a lot of time and space on the ball. And that's Nugsy passing it out from the centre back into Banya's feet. And Banya plays it inside to Winger. Little reverse through ball to DB, and DB's driving down the left-hand side. What can he do? And he's got to the byline. He's cut it back. He's come out to Azza. He's laid it back to Cads. Great touch. Great shot. Oh, he's found the bottom right corner. And that's 2-0. It's that guy Cads, the dictator. He's been conducted and he's been rewarded. It's a decent cut back, and it's intercepted, and Azza, little step over, great vision to find him at the edge. He had to stretch a little bit, but after that, yes. Bottom right hand corner. It's 2-0 to Lambeth, and many would agree that the game pretty much seems like it's heading one way. And Lambeth are pressing them hard. Gower don't know where to go. And that's Azza on the edge of the box, and he's played it back to Peanut, I think that is. And he's found his way out of space, and that's hard Jimbo back into Peanut, and it's out for a free kick. And Gower are trying to get back in the game. That's DB on the edge, don't want to give him some space. Left foot. Oh, that was not far away. DB letting go. So Gower are pinned into their half now, and that's Cads tussling with the 14. Too much balance, uses his body well, and gets out of space and never passes backwards, it seems. And that's DB on the left-hand side now. Back into Banya. And it's just a long day when they start passing like this, I'm not going to lie. And that's Winger on the box, uses his body to turn. Oh, good save by the keeper. It's a corner for Lambeth. One-way traffic, hangs it into the back post. And that's Nugsy again into TJ. Decent turn. The keeper's come out. And they've done just enough to put that out for a corner kick. So it's Lambeth for the corner, and they go short. And I think that's Peanut on the ball. Or is it DB? And he's whipped that in. That's a great delivery. I think that was Peanut with the delivery. It's a good delivery. No one there to pick it up. But again, he's hung that in. Again, that Lambeth are literally dominating possession here. They've got Gower pinned into their half. It's a London Cup final, but it's looking a bit too casual out there. The possession from Lambeth, as you would expect, is through the roof. But you never know in football. It's a funny old game. And that's Peanut running from right back. Never knew he had so much pace. And that's back into DB, and they're just passing it and popping it around here. And Gower are chasing shadows. And that's Naira, Nosworthy, Nugsy into Hamilton, back into Windsor. It's one-touch football here. That's back into Cads. It's intricate. And that's Peanut. Too many 1-2s. If they get this one in, and it's just cleared away from Gower, but that was a good passage of play from Lambeth. All 1-2 touches. And they got right into the heart of Gower's defence. And the game really feels like a training game right now. It's nothing but Lambeth on the ball. Okay, that's Azza on the ball, pays it back inside to Windsor. Windsor getting involved in the game now, and that's that Gower puts a bit of pressure on them, but the possession is remained. And that's Windsor looking forward, comes back down now. And he plays a looping ball into the centre back, which could have gone wrong, but Nairan has cleared that up and is back to K in the goal. And Lambeth back on the ball now. It's pretty much been a repetitive first half, and that's just Lambeth on the ball, looking for gaps. That's a great through ball by Peanut, and that's DB in. He's gone for the lob, and it's floated just high and wide. But again, it feels like they could score at will at any moment. Throw on from Banya, plays it into Cads, 2-touch back into Banya. And that is the half-time whistle. Lambeth 2, Gower 0. The goal's coming from Azza and that guy Cads. Let's see what the people have to say at half-time.
Hey, look here. Big Pricey, how are you, my man? Mr. Portland, Pricey, what's been happening?
Good, bro. I'm good.
Good. Yeah, not bad, man. What you made of the game?
Too easy, bro.
It is, isn't it? It's like a training game, bro. It's hard. Before the game, we were talking, a lot of people were talking 9s, 10s, and I just said, you can't disregard another side that's make it to a final, but now watching the first half, it could be easy, innit? Could be. How you feeling though, bro? How you recovering? How are Portland looking this year?
Good when we won it. Good when we won
When you're going to beat Kennywood this year?
Yeah.
Look, Thanos.
What the fuck is that, bro?
And bigger Thanos. This is big Thanos.
What is this, though, bro?
This is Inspector Gadget, bro.
No.
Come on, let's have a convo. What you made of the game?
That looks like I've got a face, bro.
What you made of the game, Boofy?
It's good. I'm saying I'm surprised the other team has actually come out
To play.
and trying to press in funny areas rather than just to
Bank up and hope for corners and
try hit on a
you
counter,
expect more goals.
They'll tire. Then space.
Man pulled his hammy in 30 seconds.
The bench is mad.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
I would actually take that bench for my team.
Yeah,
Don't tell the rest of my team.
On the cam, what's happening? Okay, let me just.
I think them. Yes, mate.
Hello, mate.
Yes, Mr. Fraud picking up big trophies now.
IT.
Where are you?
What you made of the first half, T?
Man, be saying after your team get beat by Rise and Ball is your jump shit, fam.
Hey, listen, I've been respectful to Kelly, but please don't let me say something. I've been respectful.
You can't diss us, though. You can't diss us. It's not this.
I've been respectful.
I'm saying it's not this.
Let's keep the mutual respect there. Or when we play, you're going to be falling over like I saw against Saha.
Hey, first half. Talk me through first half.
Good half. Controls the game.
Was you quite shocked that the way they've come out and tried that? Not that they've caused you problems, but the fact that I thought they might sit in, bank up.
I'm surprised that they've tried to press us, which is not what I expected.
Well, you pull your hammer in 30 seconds if that's what you do. But impressed with the first half, yeah?
Impressed with the first half, controlled the game. What I would say is just got to say discipline.
Discipline.
There's going to be so many chances now the game's going to open up. So
And do you know what? I looked at your bench and your bench is crazy.
come on.
Crazy. Big man, talk to me. What are you telling me? Yeah. Hey, what you reckon? What you make of the game?
Well, to be fair, yeah, I think that we should be popping it a lot better.
A lot better. Do you think it's? Do you know when you play against sides that maybe aren't on your level, and that's not a disrespect to Gower? Do you think sometimes you lower yourself to their level? This ball's gonna hit me in my head in a minute. I can feel it.
You know what? Lambeth, it's not even one of those things. It's one of them things where they got to get into the game.
You think they got levels to go up still, innit?
Still got gears to kick in.
So do you think there's more goals to come?
I was saying to these lot, go back before half time. That's the key breaker 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so
Is that what you're saying? 5, 6, and 7?
that's
Your
what I'm saying.
Urfreshtv Sports. Yeah. What's happening, lads? Big bands to talk to. What you on a scouting mission?
No, man.
Nah, what you thought the game so far?
No, it's decent. It's decent.
Yeah?
Lambeth just mad.
Look mad, innit? What do you reckon? What do you reckon it will end up?
5-0.
Fives. Be serious if and when, innit?
They'll get one.
Let's talk about you lot. You lot had a decent pre-season, no? Yeah, let's talk about Chase.
Chase.
You're ready for them, innit?
Oh, yeah, no.
You signed my power today, no? Hastings.
Yeah. He signed him.
Big signing.
The thing is, he retired, isn't it? And then he messaged us this morning. Said he wants to come down.
No, you lot are looking decent. Keep doing what you're doing. You're making a lot of hey, keep grafting and keep being consistent, doing big things. Mansfield Rovers. Oh yeah, here he is, the main man himself. Who are you, my friend?
Jake Clansman, Hickson, Hint Don. Yeah.
Hey, listen, coming out supporting Sunday League again, man. That's good stuff, bro.
Yeah.
What do you think of the game so far?
Well, what I think of the game so far is that there's a clear difference in the quality.
I'm coming to you next.
Right, you can see LA.
I see you.
The more powerful team, they're the better team, and they're focused and they're disciplined. You know what?
Yeah.
I can't see any way back for the other team. I'm sorry.
Would they beat the Dons?
Who?
LA.
No comment. No.
With the Saha goalie. What do you mean? Where'd you play? Come here, bro. Talk to the camera. Yeah. So, what was your result on Sunday? Who'd you play? Portland. How was it? 4-3. Decent game. How's pre-season gone for you?
It's good, man. When we got the numbers, it's good, but when we have no subs.
What have you made of this game, Race?
Trading.
It's easy, innit? Even a goal, easy. Expect more goals. Probably what, 15 left? Yeah. So what can we expect from Saha next year? Big things. Come on, I've got you. Yeah.
And it's Lambeth 2, Gower 0 going into the second half now. It seems like it's pretty much a formality, but football's a funny game. Let's see if Gower can bring this back. Where there's a will, there's a way. Let's get into it. And it's Lambeth to kick off now. Kicking from left to right. And Gower from right to left. And that's back into Jimbo. Into TJ. And he's gone long. And that's a good ball into Peanut. Not the greatest of touches. And it's a Gower throw-in. And he's thrown that down the line. It's a good headed clearance from Nugsy. Back into the 16. Gower really pushing for this one now. This might be the most adventurous they've been all game. So it's cut to a Gower free kick, goal kick. And he's gone long. And it's a good header from TJ into Cads. Delightfully weighted. Oh, he's cleaned him out. And the ref, wait, that's not a foul. The referee says play on. Let's have a look at that again. It really did look like a foul, and he's floated that in deliciously to Azar. Great first touch, and he's cleaned him out for me. Let us know what you think at home. But for me, that was a foul. Either way, Lambeth getting back into their rhythm through Cads and then knocking it around at the back now. Again, the pace seems very pedestrian and pretty easy, but Gower seemed like they got a bit of fire in this half. Let's see if they can create anything. He's tried a little turn and it hasn't worked out. He's given it to Hamilton. It's the wrong person you want to give it to. And that's Peanut with great feet. Thought he was going to get intercepted there. That's DB showing his pace again. Looks like he's going to run him. Can the 11's hamstrings keep up? Decent challenge. And that's a throw on for Lambeth in the corner. And it's pretty much the same pattern that we have in the first half that we're getting in the second. And that's Lambeth on the ball. Gower trying to counter and trying not to concede. It was a decent crowd out there. Good turnout. People scattered all around the stadium, and that's Jimbo playing it into Hamilton. Hamilton, what can he do? He plays it back in. And that's Nugsy under pressure. Whoops. A little bit of a shoulder lean. And they pass their way out of danger. As always, into Hamilton. He's gone past the halfway line now. He's looking for options. What can he do? Reverse ball into Windsor. Reverse ball into Azar. Can he get a shot off? Good defending by the defender. And that's a free kick to Lambeth on the edge of Gower's box. And that spells danger. And Albie's making his way onto the pitch. And it looks like they're bringing on Amwa, who's a free kick specialist. Maybe they brought him on just for this free kick. There's a free kick on the edge of the Gower box, and nobody's standing around that. They know who's taking it. Anwar stepped up, he's having a look, and the referee's counting the yards. So here it goes, Anwar, free kick specialist. What can he do? Oh, he's whipped that in. Are you silly?
This guy's a joke. He's landing it up. He's gonna move. He's gonna wrap it where the keeper just come from. And he's landing it up. He's gonna move. He's gonna wrap it where the keeper just come from.
Anwar came on for the free kick and scored the free kick. It's a cheat code. Lambeth extend their lead to 3 goals. And Gower, pretty much dead and buried now. Feels like it's a formality. But again, football is a funny game. And Lambeth are pressing high again. And Gower trying to play football out the back. And that's K on the ball into TJ. TJ looking forward, and he's found a feet of DB. And DB's found hard Jimbo. And that's a good ball inside to Azza. To Anwar. Into Winger. Nice spin and turn. Can he find a pass? He can, out wide to the left. And that's Peanut on the ball. He's coming inside. He's looking for options now. And he's played it out wide to Banya. Banya's crossed that in. And that's good defending from the Gower centre-back. It's just wave after wave now. Lambeth corner. And that's Cads on the ball looking for options. He's flicked the ball up. Oh, he skipped round him like he's not there. That's quality. He's tried to wrap it. And it's gone over. That Cads is a little demon. So let's Gower with the free kick, and they're trying to get things popping, but again, it's just all Lambeth. And that's a great flick by Peanut, and that's DB with space to run into. And that's another good challenge by the 28. Lambeth throw on, and that's Jimbo to throw it into Cads. What can he see? And they're just getting their passing game going. And that's into Peanut. They just got talent all around the pitch. If it ain't Peanut, it's Cads. If it ain't Cads, it's Anwar. Then you got Azar, and you still got Mike Hill on the bench. Anyway, so that's Cads out wide to Winger. Couple step overs come inside, and he's tried to wrap that bottom corner, and it's just dragged wide. And it's wave after wave. Lambeth are coming again, and they're just keeping the tempo flowing, keeping it ticking. And that's Cads looking up now. What can he see? That's a delightful ball into Azar. What can he do? He tried to flick it over, and it's a free kick the other way. But that was a great ball by Cads. Cads is kind of running the show out here. Got Lambeth playing the football they love to play. Tick-a-tacker. Great head by Cads as well. And that's out to Azar on the left wing. He's 1v1. You do not want him in these positions now. Quick step over, leaves his man for dead. Doesn't whip it in. But he does now. And that's away from the Gower defender. There's only one man in the box. So Gower now trying to come away with the ball. He's trying to find a way out of this. It's like a fortress trying to get through this. And it's into Cads again. They just smother you. It's wave after wave, and they don't necessarily go direct. They'll just pass it around. Cads on the left side now. He's a DM, by the way, and look at him doing step overs in the corner. And it looks like he's lost out. But it's back into Lambeth. They're just so high on your... And Winger can... Okay. Bit too much on it. He couldn't make it there. But again, it's like they want to split you open at will. Oh, that's a beautiful touch. Is that Burkamp? And he's played it in behind the defence, Gower. And the crowd are screaming. That's a great challenge by Albi. Fresh legs just come on. an injection of energy at the back. But Gower, that might give them a bit of hope. They got in behind the Lambeth back line. We can't say they've done that many times throughout this game, but that'll give them some hope. Anyway, Lambeth playing up from the back again, and Wiggs is on now, getting involved in the action. Cavs trying to dictate play, breaking the lines into Winger's foot. And he's turned his man, and he's been clipped there, and the referee's brought it back for a free kick. But overall, it's pretty much the same pattern in the second half as the first. Lambeth in possession, and Gower really just trying to fight for everything they can. Hopefully something will go their way. So that's into Winger now, plays it back into Cads. Them two have a great relationship. Here comes Banya, who's been up and down all day. Back into Cads. What can you see? Beautiful sat-nav, dial it in anywhere you want. And that's out for a Lambeth throw on. But it's being played like a training game pace right now. Wiggs turns his man. Can he whip it in? He doesn't. But he spots a little gap into the box. That's Azza, passes man. Dinks it in, and there's no one there. Comes out to Cads. Good connection, good block. And that's Gower on the attack now. They're trying to do on the counter. Albie. It wouldn't be Sunday service without mentioning Jesus. And that's a great time challenge. He's taking everything, the ball, the player, and his pride. Great centre back, jogging back in his position. Just when there's a glimmer of hope, they dim the light. And that's Gower now. It seems like they're getting a bit of joy from these long balls. A bit of confusion now, and they're getting in behind more than they did the first half, and they're pushing people forward. They just need the ball to drop in their favour. But it's good heart, and the crowd are loving it. Anyway, it's a Lambeth throw on the far side. And they play it into Wiggs. And again, they're not gonna change the way they play. They will be. Oh, it's a mistake, and he's come in. It's a goal. Gower's got one back. It looked like a mistake from Albie there, or a miscommunication. Let's have a look at it again, and it looks like there's a miscommunication, and he's in the Gower number 10 time, and he slotted that away. Even sent the keeper the wrong way. It's Gower with their goal, the first goal of the final, and the crowd are riled up. It's Lambeth 3, Gower 1. Gives them a glimmer of hope. Anything can happen in football, who knows? So anyway, Lambeth come out, and they're not going to change the style of play. But Gower look like they're getting a bit of joy this half, and again, clipping it over the top behind them. He's in, and it's offside, but Gower are smelling blood. I think they found a little trick that works, that over the top. But anyway, Mike Hill's on now, and that's, oh, he's broken his leg. He's got the ball on the string, the goat. He's taking the game by the scruff of his neck, and that is definitely a foul. And the referee agrees with me. Mike Hill wants to take this one quickly. What type of team must you have to be taking people off and bringing on Mike Hill, Anwar, and those type of players there, and Albie? The squad depth is ridiculous. So anyway, Mike Hill gets us underway. And that's into Wiggs. It's gone a bit short, and it's out for a free kick, and the pattern of play has pretty much been the same. And Gower will just be hoping that they can catch Lambeth on the counter, or maybe pounce on another mistake. But in terms of possession, this is all Lambeth. So anyway, it's a free kick, and not a free kick, it's a throw on. And Gower get that away. It's good football, it's getting a bit scrappy out there. And again, it's a Lambeth throw on. And that's Lambeth on the ball now, on that left side. Gower got plenty men back, and they get that away. Decent pass inside. He's gone past one, and he's floating into the box. That is a great ball. He's splitting it, he's in behind. 1-on-1, he squared it to his guy. What can it, oh, he's dinked it over, and it's 3-2 now. Gower have their second goal of the game, and now we have a game. Look at that for a finish. Delicate dink over Albie. And the crowd are going wild, they smell blood.
Costa, I no gang signs, no gang signs. No. He's in.
Gower have a second goal and the crowd are going wild. I can feel the energy. Gower believe now. They're one goal away from an epic comeback from a very, very, very difficult position. 3-0 down, and now they're one goal away from equalising. So Lambeth now, Cads trying to get the game by the scruff of the neck, and he plays it out to Azza. They're straight back on the attack. It hasn't rattled them. Great ball back to Azza. Azza's driving into the box now. Free around him. Cuts it back. That's Michael on the edge. Left foot, he's warming. So anyway, Gower going long now. Anything can happen. Can he get his head on it? He's just missed it. And K gathers. It's on edge right now. I mean, I wouldn't say Lambeth on the rope. Oh, it's gone under his feet. Are they rattled? Are they rattled? Here come Gower again. Tries to dink. Oh, he tried to slide it down the side, and that's a great challenge by TJ, who just gets it out. Anywhere would do right now. There can't be long left. And wait, that's an offside decision. The referee pulls it back. Anything can happen now. They're one goal away from extra time and penalties. Anything can happen. So this Lambeth now passing the ball around. They're not going to change. Anwar and Mike combine them beautifully. That's DB down the side. They'll cut you in 3 passes. It's got to be. What a save. What a save, the Gower keeper. Has he kept his team in the game? Yes, he has. Great ball across from DB. Azza thinks he scored. And it's a great reaction save from the keeper. Possibly giving his team a glimmer of hope. And that's Mike Hill with the corner. And he delivers that to the far stick. Back to Azza. Tried to head it back across, didn't work out, and that's Albie picking the ball up now. And he plays it back out to KO. He plays it into Mike's. Oh, he's warming now, he's getting his range. Don't let him have too many of those. I know you've seen our highlights. And that's Azza driving into the box. Last ditch talons, puts it out for a corner. So Lambeth are trying to kill the game, and Gower trying to stay in it. Couple passes on the side now. And that's Gower just getting it away from the danger area, and Lambeth pick it back up and go long into Mike's. Mike's throwing his weight around up there. And it's full down to Albie, great control. He's drifted past 1, he's drifted past 2. Is he gonna get a shot off? Oh, he's gone past 2, twinkle toes, whip it. Oh, that was an unbelievable run. I need to see that again. Pulls it out the sky. Little bit luck with the first one, and he's drifted past 2. He's trying to get hold of it. Mike's gets out his way, says, go on then, son. He's got 3 of them. Goes past 1, Rowley, past 2. He's back inside. Number 3 didn't know where he was. He tried to do him twice. It's good feet, good feet. If that went in, that would have been legendary. He's a centre-back, by the way. You wouldn't believe it. And that's Max now trying to get things popping. A rare mistake from Azza. And it's back into Azza now. Into DB, and that's full to Azza. Can he drive at the defense now? Oh, he's got the ball on the string. This is mesmerizing. He's just rolling around all of them. Great ball into Max. Can he seal it? He's finished it. What a goal. Let's have a look at this mesmerizing play. That's Azza, the GOAT. Look what he's doing to the 8. He sold him a dream without even looking. And this other defender didn't know where he was. And then the vision to slide Mike's in. And when Mike's in those positions, it's usually only one outcome. That's got to be game over now. Lambeth 4. Gower 2. Mike Hill with the 4th. Looks like Gower are making one more change, and they've got only one way to go now, and that's forward. He's tried to dink it in behind, and Kay has come and Kay's come and gathered that. So Gower have been, they've fought and fought and fought in the second half. They got their just rewards with 2 goals. But it looks like Lambeth have just had a bit too much for them, and Lambeth come on the attack again, and that's Anwar one-on-one. You don't want him here. Oh, bit of a loose touch. You don't see that often. It's a free kick to Gower. Gower get it restarted. They want to get, and that is it. That is it. It's over. Lambeth are the London Cup champions. They have the bragging rights for the best London team. Full time, Azza, Cads, War, and Mikes. 4 goals for Lambeth. And Gower gave them a scare with 2 goals in the second half. But that 4th one just killed them off. It's been entertaining. Make sure you go to urfreshtv.com to check out all the latest grassroots content. Let's have a talk to the management.
Talk to me about the game, bro. Do you know what? I felt like we controlled the game most of it, and then, do you know, I got to take criticism where I need to. Management made too many subs. That was myself. Brought them back into the game, but then we fucking, you know, class shows.
Listen, but never at one point you went through moments where you didn't control the game, but not at one point was you ever losing the game.
100%.
And I think panic sets in when you start losing. You went through spells, but you dominated the whole game. You went through spells. You give teams that aren't the better side confidence, they're hard to play against, bro. But you dominated the whole game, and what you've done, good teams always prevail. You know, got the 4th goal, shut them up, and you got a winners medal, bro.
Learn a lot today. Learn a hell of a lot today. And that's what that matters. We're on a learning curve. So
that's exactly.
Got a big season coming ahead.
Yep.
And we learned a lot about.
The wins give you a pep talk.
No. All I'm saying is, hey, lucky. This is what imposters win.
Yeah? Hey. We've got one thing, fam. We've got one thing to say, fam.
The best player.
London fucking Cup.
Hey, listen.
Yeah?
The GOAT, this is what I'm talking about. I swear down. Ask him when I went through him. I got my whole team. I had to stay outside his house for hours just to get him. I said, you're not signing nowhere. Because I told him we're winning this. And not everyone's going to win this. And I have to love the moment.
Do you know what? Let's talk about the game a little bit, right? Because I just said to the team, regardless of moments in the game, you dominated the game. You had 2 spots where you could see 2 goals. Never once did you go behind. Don't fucking panic, and winners win. Yeah. At the end of the day, what does the result say? What did he say?
That's all they remember.
But I knew he was going to win.
What I'm going to say is, you're fresh. When you come and saw us in the first game, and you backed us from the start. And that's all I'm going to talk about, because people was like, nah, they're giving them, they're chasing Lambeth, they're chasing Lambeth.
I love you, but nah, brother.
Chasing Lambeth. They backed us from the start, and no one didn't want to listen. But you know what? I'm going to be humble, because you know what? I'm going to enjoy the moment, and then we got another semis on Sunday. I'm going to go again. My man of the match all the time.
I got player of the match, Ryan Lock. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it belongs to the GOAT. The GOAT. And we've got little GOAT. Where's the little GOAT?
Little GOAT coming.
Little GOAT coming. Hey, what did we say? Tell them.
Sunday service.
Yay! My God.
Imposter is here. I don't even know who is it. Weird. How weird.
We never do it easy, do we? No? We never do it easy, do we? It gets done. That's it.
Hold on, what are we?
What are we?